Am I not? Am I live? It's not loading on my end. Okay? Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Why is it not working? Oh, I am. Okay, I am live. Hello there. Hello, hello. Why is this? Why is it so weird? Big delay going on. Okay, that's fine. I think that's working now. Hello there, everyone. Welcome to the library. Welcome, Zane. Welcome, General. Welcome, Zoidberg. Welcome, welcome. Let's get over this one, Kuri. Greetings. Hello, hello. I did notice there was some warfare taking place in the library that I was not quite aware of until I opened the stream earlier, and it's not here anymore. I don't have Neon's messages anymore. We lost Neon in the battlefield. It's so sad. But it's okay. Zane's here to carry on the torch of Neon. Hi, Vlog. Hi. Welcome to the library, Hamburger. Welcome. I hope everyone's had a good week. And it's been a very tiring week for me. Mainly because it's hot. It's so hot nowadays. There was a storm a week back, and then it was actually a comfortable temperature for a whole week, and they decided to refund that, and now we're back to having terrible weather, terrible temperatures. I hope everyone has a bad week. No, cancel. Counterspell. I used my counterspell on that one. 9th level counterspell against that curse. How's everyone doing? Welcome. Glad everyone's getting situated. Everyone's talking. Stay safe out there, Kuri. I'd rather stay safe in here. Am I right? Big storms going on outside. What? They used to be. No more storms, just heat, just fire, just burning. Lately, I've gotten so used to the cold night weathers that I wanted to get used to sleeping without the air conditioner on. For the past few days, it's not the most comfortable out there yet, but practice makes perfect. I feel like if I keep sleeping without the AC on, I'm going to eventually get used to the good sleeps without added electricity. Hello, Zoe. How you Bergen? Welcome to the library, everyone. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. A little tired today. By the way, I'm so sorry that I haven't been responding to the comments recently. I don't hate you all. Just so you know, I don't hate you. It's not like I chose not to respond to your comments recently. I was just preoccupied doing stuff. Oh, without a fan? No, we're only doing fans. It's only fans at night. No AC, only fans. Because AC takes so much electricity. Just notice your voice being mellow. I'm, I don't know. It's so hot recently. It's so tired. I'm so tired. My body hurts. I feel like the heat has sapped away a lot of my powers. And also, I don't know what you guys are excited about with getting over it. This is a relaxing stream. It's literally on the title. I sleep with no fan, no AC, nothing. How? How do you do that? Is it just comfortable temperature over there? We want to see you rage, Kuri. Don't believe their lies. I don't rage. I've never gotten angry. Can I confess something to you all very quickly? I've been playing the Spike Cross off stream. I've been having a good old time playing a volleyball game. And I can't quite play any other game modes because we need to finish the story first to unlock other game modes. The games of all time. This will be a gust of wind. This is literally relaxing. Think of this as Animal Crossing. Think of this as Stardew Valley. Think of this as Papa's Pizzeria. This is so relaxing. Candy Crush gameplay when? Shadow Fight 2 when? Those are some pretty good games. Candy Crush might be fun, not gonna lie. Do they still make games like that? Recently, I don't think they do. I haven't seen them around. Candy Crush is basically just Tekken. Not Tekken, sorry. Tetris, no? Is that not Tetris? Kind of? I don't know. I didn't want to play. There was one game that I was super interested in playing. I'm not sure if you guys have played that one game with the frog, and then you shoot colored balls, and then if you hit enough balls with the colors, with the same colors, they pop, and then the balls move back in line. Block Blast? Not quite Block Blast. Roguelike gambling games are popular nowadays. Zuma, yes, Zuma. I want to play Zuma. Is it the Toad Kuri? Yeah. Toad game with a frog. I feel like that would be fun to play. It's not quite, locked in gaming. Zuma, everyone's recognizing Zuma here. Any Zuma enjoyers? I wonder if I could even get my hands on that. Wait, is it on Steam? Let me look at it. Please let there be Zuma on Steam. Anyone else play Think Tanks before? Jamie just slowly pushing the limits of changing the name of the book books. Welcome to the library. Welcome. Got addicted to Zuma too, and you can play on Facebook Web. Yeah. What was the hashtag setting? It is Snake Enjoyer. Oh, there is Zuma Deluxe on Steam. Wait, okay. Wait, there is Zuma on Steam. Hold on, I'm thinking about it. If you see Zuma stream, just know that I gave in the Zuma Musume. Wasn't there a sequel recently for Zuma? I'm pretty sure. PopCap. Where's PopCap? I love and hate that game. What's wrong with Zuma? Plants vs. Zombies? Plants vs. Zombies is nice. I do enjoy looking at the Steam sales, and then they give you like one of those games that they give you for 100% off, and then you read the reviews, and it literally just says, by the way, crypto miner, say goodbye to your computer if you download this game. And you only read the reviews after you add the game to the library. How are we all? I'm so unhappy I missed the last stream. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you can make it today, Jamie. It's okay, it's okay. All streams become videos eventually. Once the librarian gets off its butt and then actually edits down the streams. Plants vs. Zombies. Plants vs. Zombies. You know, I've never actually played Plants vs. Zombies before. Ouija was for real, I get that. PodCap games make Zuma and other classics. Any VL in the library, Kuri? I'm not sure. I'm sure there's some in there, but I'm not quite aware. I might. I don't really dabble in BL. I don't even dabble in ZL. Slide me one for real. I'm gonna have to clean up my library. There's 3,042 books that I have to go through. Today I had to get up at hecking 7 a.m. just to go to a company site. Set 30 miles away to pick up my charger. I've been back about an hour. Jeez. 30 miles away. That should be no problem if you drive 60 miles an hour. Is there a speed limit that you're both bound to go through? Because if you go 60 miles per hour, you spend 30 minutes. I don't drive. Unlucky. I don't drive either. Driving's scary. Driving's a super scary thing. I think we should honestly just start the game. Since it's gonna be a yapping game anyways, we could just continue yapping as we go on. Okay. I have a motorbike, but I also have another 16 months left on my driving ban. I see. Waking up in 6 a.m. is considered in the Philippines. Wow, how 7 a.m. is early in the U.S. 6 a.m. is standard. Especially since they decided, hey, let's do school at 7 a.m. so the students have to wake up at like 5:30 every day. The police don't think wheelies are cool? Unlucky. I'm sure there's some police out there that think when a biker passes and they're doing a wheelie, they're like, damn, that's cool. But they're also with their police buddies, so they can't really go and say it outright. And both of them are thinking it, by the way. But they're just not, like, they can't say it out loud because the body cams are going on. I work 4 days a week. Today's my day off. Oh, no. I was about to say happy day off, but you literally drove. Or you went there. I wake up at 4:30 a.m., so I think that's late. It is. I did wake up pretty early today too, because I was doing the thought experiment of sleeping without an air conditioner, and then I woke up at around 3 a.m. and then I was like, I can't sleep. So I lied in bed for a little more, and then I fell asleep eventually. And then I woke up like 2 hours later and got ready. But it's okay. Today's the last day of the week. We're now just relaxing. We should probably get to the game. 3 a.m.? There's demons among us at that time. Stay safe, Kuri. It's okay. They didn't attack me. At least. That's good to know. Maybe I should at least say hello to the YouTube video, I guess. And just be like, hello there everyone. Welcome to Getting Over It. We're climbing a mountain today. And then we just go. That's it. I do have a game that was started because we were testing out. As per the usual, we're testing out frame rate. We've learned what happened in We've learned what happened when we don't test out games on stream. I shudder as I remember the very first stream that we went through. Lord, welcome to the library, Gleepy. Gleepy Eepy, welcome. You need to make a video of drinking the Amogus Push It at 3 a.m. I don't think that's gonna do numbers anymore. Maybe if this was like 2020, when Amogus was a thing. You're gonna eat it up. So what's the goal for today's stream? We climb a mountain. And also, we increase the volume so we get adequately rage baited by Bennett Foddy. There are recently more rage games lately. Especially, I think Bennett Foddy made baby steps. I've never seen gameplay of it at all.
And then later discovered that they just returned to their original view.
Contrary to popular belief, I'm not actually that into rage games.
Like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Rage games are kind of nice though.
Alright.
If you don't take them too seriously.
I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always.
The thing you realize when you're playing anger-inducing games is when you don't put any stake to it. You kind of just like, oh well, I guess we fell.
Who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of...
You remember the OG lore memory? No, let's not remember that.
Rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Oh yeah, I want to see what I've been working on.
In a certain way, sexy hiking is the perfect embodiment.
I've seen how people like Kuri with short hair. So while it's not the same hair, really, here's my top 3 reasons to get a bob.
Essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of progress is guaranteed.
Here, look at this.
Some cliffs
I cut my hair.
Slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Look, guys. Look, I cut hair.
When you start sexy hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the
Just put some brain rot at the bottom. They will eat it all up. They will.
A lot of people never got past it. You prod and you push.
Kuri with a buzz cut is my Christmas wish. Perhaps.
And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely...
Bennett Foddy is yapping, but I'm busy reading chat. I think you guys are more important to the stream than Bennett Foddy is. Ignore Bennett Foddy. He just kind of yaps in the background. I'm eventually gonna start pulling from him.
And that makes the game
conversational topics when I run out.
I'm not sure
but it's okay.
The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building.
Hold on. Let me scroll up a little bit. The only Rage games I play is Cat Mario. Cat Mario is good. It's been a while since I played Cat Mario. Might be a good game to get back into. Not gonna lie, going in a game unprepared is better since it's like casual and natural. So it kinda entails a comfy vibe in stream. I kinda don't like pre-prepared ones. Nice line together. I get that. I don't usually go into games a lot. I just check if they are, you know, if there's something my computer can handle. And then if I see more than, or at least 30 frames when I test it out, it's a go signal. Everyone suffered through the 2 frame per second stream. I'm pretty sure you guys can handle a 30 frame per second stream. Short hair shoddy. You guys really like short hair, huh? That's cute. Thank you. Actually looks kind of refined and elegant. Thank you. Bennett Foddy's voice sounds kinda youngers. Smash. Good to know. Good to know Bennett Foddy has appreciators in the chat.
A funny thing happened to me as I was
I
building.
was about to ask who that guy is. That's Bennett Foddy. From Hit Game Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy.
But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our.
It is pretty funny how he was like, oh, I played a hard game, and wow, this feels kind of good. Not being able to beat the game. I'm gonna make a game of my own that people will struggle to beat.
Mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them,
Bennett Foddy. What's wrong with Bennett Foddy?
At that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Who was it that said they were this was their first time in stream? Bleepy EP. Welcome to the library. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you could make it.
Games would soon be made out of prefabricated.
I don't remember if I said hello.
Assembled into a world.
But we must welcome all the newcomers.
Because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made.
Oh man, it's lagging my stream. I gotta go. Bye, Kuri. Thank you for stopping by, Snow. Is it my stream that's lagging? If so, that would be bad. Because this is running pretty smoothly on my end.
In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things
I don't know what to trust anymore. I think I was actually deeply spiritually damaged by the librarian stream.
You could build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A land.
Do you think he scripted this game? Or did he just like turn on the recording and yap non-stop? Because he has a lot of dialogue.
Genex's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Live League. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups.
You'll get over it eventually.
Russian dashcam vids.
Chat opinion. Cheese is a kind of meat. Discuss? Wait, how is it a kind of meat?
Everything's fresh
it's
for
not...
about 6 seconds. Until
what is meat classified as? Isn't honey classified as meat too?
The pile, out of style, out of sight.
I want cheddar now. Can you guys eat straight up cheese? Is that a thing that happens? Personally, I could eat one of those cheap cheeses, you know, the store-bought ones. I don't know if I could just walk into a grocery store, buy a cheese wheel, and then take a bite out of it. Because one, it's covered in wax. And two, isn't it like kind of crazy flavored?
That's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in?
Meat is muscle, so is it? Isn't honey meat? Was I misinformed? Was I believing everything that I saw on the internet? I am alive, surprisingly. Welcome to the library! Welcome, Zane! Welcome! How are you? Hope your week has been well. Does anyone appreciate Kuri's movement? She's dog walking this, it seems. I have played the game a little before.
Taunting you, resetting and delaying.
Beat it one time a few years back. And then I forgot about it. I never played it again.
That's not you. You're an acrobat.
I did find it relatively relaxing because.
Now I know. Most likely you're watching this on YouTube.
Yeah, if you don't have stakes.
Some dude with 10 million views does it for you. like a baby bird.
It's
being fed and
okay.
chewed on.
It's nice. It's
culture too.
peaceful. It is just kind of
But on the
a
off chance that
yapping
you're playing
game.
this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the
You're
feeling like?
welcome,
Are you
fresh
stressed?
meat.
I guess you don't have
You
to
made
go
you
this
made
far,
me
feeling
remember
frustrated.
Diablo 1
It's underrated.
Butcher with that line. Really, the first thing that came to mind was
Oh,
Pudge from Dota.
Sweet, juicy
Any
fruit
Dota
locked
players in
inside
the
a
chat
big
right now?
That's not how I feel about a challenge.
Cody is acting
I
as
only
my
want the bitterness.
therapist. What
It's coffee.
happened? What do you
It's
mean?
grapefruit. It's licorice.
There's no therapy here. I have no license for therapizing, and also no emotional capacity to handle becoming a therapist. It is kind of crazy how there are therapist friends out there. People get paid for that. People get paid to hear people trauma don't know. And they get paid to give advice. But like, therapist friends just do it for free. They do it for the love of the game. I guess they don't even choose. They don't even choose it most of the time. They just get assigned the role. Kind of like in a group chat or in a school
Oh, I
group.
just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
When you're the first person to act up
Oof.
in a group, and then they make you the leader because you're the first person to talk. They assign you groups, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna make a group chat so we can get something started. Big mistake, buddy. You are now the leader of the group. How does it feel being an alpha wolf in this world of what's the right term for it? Followers. Everyone wants a companion. It's in our human nature to be social. No matter how you portray yourself as an introvert, you get human interaction either online or IRL. That is true. That is true. Welcome to the library, Zawardo. Welcome. I hope your week has been well. It is the end of the week, so I am able to relax. Society. Is that you, Joker? We're having some big names in the chat. We have Dio Stan from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We have Joker from hit series DC Comics. He's supposed to be a cockroach? Close. More like a cricket. I'm a little noisy. We make noise around here. I guess cockroaches do make noise too. You know, when they flap their wings. The I know you are using PC AI extension for your voice and animation. I am using a voice changer. I have a video about it. Animation? I don't think I use AI for animation though. I would know because I spent hours. I spent hours over the past few weeks making this bug move. This game is easy. I've beaten it a while ago. Congratulations. It is kind of relaxing in a way. The thing with difficult games or rage games is they're not really impossible most of the time. They just take a lot of time. Which is perfect for someone with a lot of time to spend. And they're not planning on using it elsewhere. Are you that villain from Gagamboy Kuri? Perhaps. I could be. The imagination is a powerful thing. You know, I am surprisingly,
Oh, Oh, it happened again.
What do you call it?
Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
I am surprisingly... Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Let me refresh here. I am surprised by people forgetting the existence of computer-generated graphics, and everyone just thinks it's AI now. Which, you know, makes sense. There's so much AI out there, it's better to be safe than sorry. But there are some genuinely talented people who are making stuff from CGI, and it saddens me when they get accused of being AI.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down.
Where are you from, Kuri? Philippines. You know, where Optimus Pride is. Earth? I am from the Earth. I grew up in the Earth. I know a couple of people from the Earth, not gonna lie. Before I started this stream, I was doing my daily doom scrolling on the TikToks. And I saw a lady in there. Surprise! Lady in TikTok? No. I saw a cooking channel, question mark, where she's basically cooking in this wok, right? That's filled to the brim with oil. And what she does is she puts an egregious amount of ingredients that then makes sure that the oil overflows every single time. And that was a little bit scary, I will say. You ain't a middle-aged man using a cute anime avatar and voice, right? I wouldn't classify myself as middle-aged. I think it is pretty... What is the life expectancy nowadays? In the medieval times, you could classify it as medieval age. Or rather, middle age. I guess on the internet, anyone above 20 is middle aged now, though. Fun fact, our galaxy is called the Milky Way because in Greek mythology, Gaia's milk formed the planets. And stars and the planet, allegedly. Who let nerds become scientists? Whose idea was that? Don't go to science. That's where the nerds are. Only Chads allowed. Only Chads allowed on stream. You better have majored in physical education or something. I don't know. What do Chads even study nowadays? Computer programming? Probably not. Business, most likely. Can tap him up for me? I'm from Mars, I think. Is my boy Damito Casita there, Kalibi? Damito Casita is... Man, I do appreciate how I'm recognizing the references that are being made in the chat. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. Because the day I stop recognizing references will be a scary day. If someone came into my chat and then was like, "Oh my god, did you see like Bombardiro Crocodile or something? Is that crocodile or the crocodile meme? Or like AI generated and he has propellers." I'd be like, "What are you talking about?" funny how we make fun of brain rot and whatnot when we also consumed our own form of brain rot in the form of like MLG montages back in the day. No? We are turning into fossils, Kuri. Perhaps. Perhaps. But it's like, you know, it's not about the end goal. It's not about the destination. It's not about becoming a fossil. It's about what we learn along the way. What sort of knowledge are we bringing with us when we turn into fossils? What sort of equipment will we provide the main character when they eventually find us as a in-game skeleton in the tutorial, you know? My liege, I have returned. Brain rot is slop. AI slop is slop. It's everywhere. It is! Welcome to the library, Elite Lenny, by the way. My liege, I have returned. I beg, did the library reach a consensus upon the cheese be meat question? Is cheese meat? It's dairy. I wouldn't call cheese meat because there's a dairy section, there's a meat section, and they're separate. And meat and cheese is classified as dairy, I believe. Have you watched One Piece? I watched a little bit of it in the form of the Netflix live adaptation, which was surprisingly decent, not gonna lie. I quite liked it. But I'm not sure if I will ever dabble in the actual anime series. Because one, it's 1,000 episodes, which is usually, you know, I guess it could be a problem to people. I've got time. I've got a lot of time. You know, there's at least a few more decades for this book to live. That's a lot of time to consume content. The thing is, I heard the pacing was not good, and I don't know if that's good. I don't know if I should fight through a series if the pacing is bad. I'll have to see. Maybe it's just so peaked that I lose myself in the timing, you know, in the pacing, and the story. Just got back. New haircut, Kuri. Perhaps. We cut our hair here. It took me 3 months to catch up to One Piece. It consumed all my summer break. That would make sense to take that much time to catch up to One Piece. It's got 1,000 episodes to the first season, right? That is the thing I know about One Piece, is that they announced, by the way, season 1 of One Piece is over. At like episode 1150. Oh, thanks. I can't wait to finish season 1. A cheese sandwich renamed as a beef sandwich isn't technically wrong. Meat is a block of animal-based protein. Milk is not that and that, therefore milk is not meat. But milk turned solid is now a meat-based protein. Therefore, cheese is meat. I can see where I can kind of see that. I can kind of see where you're coming from with that. I'm not sure if I agree with it. But this is the internet. And you have provided me a paragraph of plausible information. I might change my mind and side with the cheese is meat. should council not provide? Any objections? It's nice. How far have you gotten? You also need nostalgia if you want to start from the very beginning of One Piece anime. Perhaps. I don't have nostalgia for One Piece though. That is mostly reserved for Naruto. Because Naruto is the one that was airing on the television when I was growing up. When I was but a wee little bug. Can we cut corners? Oh, we can!
The pain I feel now is the happiness.
I meant, how far are you in the game? We got up.
C.S. Lewis.
We got up the rocks, which is nice. Do you use AI or some effects? But it is kind of good. I like your voice. I do use a voice changer. I have a video about it if you're very curious about it. Give me some clips, please.
I feel within
I need it for
a
partner.
peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
Sleep is for the weak, Gleeby. You should
I cannot
probably.
believe that you will ever feel better.
You should probably get sleep.
You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this,
I appreciate when people stop by. But it is also pretty worrying when they're like, hey, I haven't slept in 3 days, but it's okay because I'm catching your stream. And it's like, no, you should get some sleep. Are you man acting like girl? What do you think? No words can really beat what the person's imagination is. Whatever I claim can be counterfeited if you have a strong enough imagination. I'm a GMA watcher when I was a kid, so One Piece is always on morning run. Was it? I do remember seeing One Piece every once in a while. I didn't tune into it, but like, they do play it on the TV sometimes. And then it's usually just gonna be Luffy running up the stairs. And it was pretty funny because 3 days in a row I would see One Piece on the TV, and it's just the same encounter that they were going through the entire time. It's like Nami fighting the same enemy for the same 3 days that it aired on television. So that gives me like an idea of the pacing, and I'm not sure if I'm quite sold on it. GMA better because of Dragon Ball. Was Dragon Ball also GMA? I didn't really watch anime that much growing up. I watched Tom and Jerry and other cartoons, like Mr. Bean. Shaun the Sheep was also really good. GMA is peak. ABS CBN is just full of songs and stuff. Really? I don't know enough lore. We kind of got out of the television phase of the world pretty early. At some point, YouTube just took over, and then all the content I consumed just came from YouTube. I wish I lived in a cool country that played anime just kind of on sometimes on the telly. I mean, it is kind of like a trade offer. I offer you anime show. I offer you anime show that we will air on the TV, but in return, it will be dubbed in the worst voice dubbed ever known to mankind. Will you accept a trade? Okay. I'm being a little bit of a hater, but I don't like it when they dub stuff over here. Mr. Bean is also goated. Mr. Bean is great. Dragon Ball? No. Dragon Lord? Never even heard of it. Dragon Ball and Bleach. Okay. I think Bleach is also up there in the nostalgia. I'd say Bleach is higher than Naruto. I don't know if I've watched enough Dragon Ball. I watched the abridged version of Dragon Ball, the Team 4-Star abridged. Then I remember getting jump scared. Because, surprisingly, people on the internet are kind of mean. Where you would be watching episodes and then you catch up to the latest episode, and then you're gonna be like, oh, I guess I'm done watching for today. But then you see a new episode, but it was uploaded by someone else. It's gonna be like 3 episodes ahead of where you last left off. And then you click on it, excited to see the newest episode of the abridged series. And it turns out, it's just a bunch of scary faces with loud screaming attached to it. At least they were nice enough to add like 2 seconds of the disclaimer before they jump scared you. I feel like you watch Care Bears, Cody. I don't know if I've watched Care Bears. I don't remember watching Care Bears. I feel like I know more about My Little Pony than I know Care Bears. Don't take valid. They all sound the same. It is. It's like the same 3 people dubbing every show. But like, they have a stereotypical old man voice here in the Philippines, where it sounds like Kermit the Frog. Which is kind of funny. But also, it's not good to be, it's not helpful if you want to be invested in a story. Cody, were you a Tom supporter or a Jerry supporter? I feel like as a kid, you are always being, they're kind of making you sympathetic towards Jerry. Because he's like a little guy, and he's just kind of chilling. He's just kind of relaxing. And Tom is the big mean cat that's chasing Jerry around. But as you grow, you kind of realize that Tom is just doing his job. The jump scares era of YouTube. Did you guys get jump scared too? You guys remember that one video called the scariest faces ever? And it's just a bunch of like CGI faces. Anyone play the big horror games of the past? Like Hotel 626, Scary Maze, stuff like that? My brothers put me on Scary Maze, and I got so scared that I hid under the blankets, and then they had to close the laptop. They had to close the tab for me because I was so scared. But that's what my period time is for. What else am I supposed to do if not virtual arguments and vaguely disguised views? That's true, that's true. I'm not one to judge people's, free time or use of their free time, even if I disagree with it. People spend their time differently. Do not actually do that. I request kindly, because this is mostly for liability purposes. I can't be caught saying, "Oh, I support your pastime." Auntie, my man just had an annoying show off within his wall. Yeah, you do understand. You do understand eventually that Tom is like
It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber,
just
designer
doing
and
his
musician.
job.
You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue.
No, I joke. It's only 10, maybe 20% of my time online. That's 80% of my time when I'm playing League of Legends. Any League of Legends enjoyers? I don't. I don't even enjoy the game, and I play it. Okay, this one's not too bad. Here you go. We can mention the gallows in the chat. That's the that's a line I'm willing to draw. I just have gnomes, and I still think I prefer them to one Jerry. A lot. There is like an era of YouTube where it's just shock videos for a good amount of time. Like, oh, you see these two ladies with a cup, and then that spreads through word of mouth, because that's really the only way they could spread before. And then after that, it's like, oh, after you move on from that, okay, that was pretty bad. I've never really seen it myself. But that's when the others enter. They're gonna be like, oh, if you like that one, which, who does? Great behavior if you like that one. Then again, no judging. They hit you with the, oh, you know, one man, one jar. One man, one screwdriver. I feel like there was an era of YouTube where it was just, it was shock value, shock content. You got this, Kuri. I got this. I got this. Thank you, thank you. I've seen the meme that Tom is doing his job to protect Jerry from the real trouble. Yeah. The thing is, Tom and Jerry is like a symbiotic relationship. Kinda. As long as Jerry is around, Tom won't be out of a job. There are some episodes which depict them to be close friends. Though if Tom slacks off too much, they call in like the tuxedo cat or whatever to deal with a rat problem. And then Jerry is usually like, you know what, this is bad. I need to help out my buddy. Because if these guys get a hold of me, I might actually be sent to the gallows. And that's not good. They're best friends, they are. Is it time for a possibly heated philosophical debate on the subject of Tom and Jerry's yin-yang relationship? Speak on that, speak on that. I want to understand more. I want to understand the stances that we could take in this heated philosophical debate regarding Tom and Jerry's yin and yang. It is like okay, how do I approach this? I do think it is pretty funny, I guess. Funny in like a sad way. How when we grow older, we just have less use for our intelligence. because we're the first tutorial levels of our lives. All they hammer into us is, hey, we should get good grades. We need to be smart if we want to be useful in the future. And then when you grow up, it's just them telling you, oh, you don't even need to think. You just need to listen. And it's like, okay, that's neat. It is kind of I don't know if I'm like glorifying the mundane jobs. And I know it's mentally difficult to do something mundane for hours every time. But isn't it kinda nice to not be required to think when you're doing your job? So you're not like navigating any politics, you're not navigating any dangerous social encounters. And you just kinda have to push boxes and stand them up in a factory for 12 hours in a day. Clearly, we can't really, we can't really conclude anything from seeing a clip of it. I'm sure it's like difficult if you do it for hours every day. Would anyone like to hear me work out in real time as to the thought process behind Spike the dog being the real MVP? Because he acted like the black mother to both of them, in which he knew they were a perfect couple and only stepped in when they brought their relationship struggles to him, and he would punish them both or one individually so that they wouldn't actually become one without the other? What? Okay, so they have a relationship, which is like, okay, I can kind of get it. Being able to just be clear-minded is all I crave in these times. It is. I don't want to think. I know I'm in like a creative space where I have to be thinking. That's why. If I want my work thing to be unrelated to creativity, so I could save it for what I'm doing now, which is slop, pretty much. Slop that I think is pretty funny in my humble opinion.
No.
I'm gonna lurk for a bit and drink some water. Enjoy your water. Anyone have thoughts on office romance? I just finished watching a K-drama about office romance, and I don't get it. I don't understand why you would want to date a coworker. That seems like a disaster waiting to happen, no? Like if you break up, which is very likely nowadays. And then you have to go to the same work as the same workplace. And even if it's not, it doesn't end up crashing and burning and you have a long relationship. Being exposed to each other 24/7 and then in the same professional environment, doesn't it like expose you to negative emotions that you would not have otherwise? I've invaded back. Okay, so the K-drama I was watching was basically a subordinate and his boss. Which is, I don't know if it's a healthy office relationship. Like, if they were of similar stature in the office place, in the workplace, it's like, okay, whatever. They're kind of comrades in arms. But if one is way higher, like way higher in position than the other, isn't there like a power dynamic that you have to worry about? Because you could be like sweet, you could be sweet at home, and then in the workplace you have to act coldly to each other. And they're done that. A big part of it is the fact that everyone knows that it's not really something to do, so you have to keep it a secret. And that sort of forbidden fruit does make the appeal stronger. I don't get it. Why get into a relationship if it's not gonna be something you're gonna proudly show off? And I'm not even one to show off a relationship though. But being unable to talk about your loved one is kind of sad. It's kind of lonely, you know? Also, welcome to the library, Excel plus integer. Plus, you're around each other all the time, and there's a societal sort of hormone thing, which is too big to explain, but the fact that it's there, this person you spent all your time with, okay. Yeah. I do think it is sweet that you got to spend time together. But it's in like a business it's in a business setting, so it's not even sweet. It's like, wow, did you hear about this one case today? Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I heard about this client yelled at me today. Oh. That's the one client with the big pull in the company, right? Yeah.
Every insensitivity.
Why would you do that?
Every
and then,
setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
If the one is higher, it'll be hard to maintain the status, or you'll be biased with your partner. Right? I get that. So if it's gonna be office romance, at least fall in love with someone of similar stature. They don't get in too much trouble. Like, I guess if you could fall for your teammate and you're doing the same work, it's like, okay, bonded experience, similar bond, similar experience. Falling in love with your boss? Ooh, that's controversy. That's drama.
You fell from above, but I know you won't linger here. Your hammer's no longer, your jump is no stronger, but your hunger will tell.
That would be awkward when you get home, right? I love consuming romance. It's so fun. It's so fun watching couples fall in love. Are you guys a big fan of slow burns? It's so nice watching like every step of the way, and then if it's actually a reasonable thing to fall for, it's just so satisfying. But then it's also pretty funny if they fall for something stupid. Oh my god, thank you for picking up the papers when we bumped into each other and all my papers fell on the floor. And we accidentally swapped papers. I know that took a lot of courage to pick up the papers that were dropped on the floor. Falling in love with someone you know is wrong, but the love does turn out to be true. Is there anything more romantic? I don't know. I don't know. That's like a scary slope to really uncover. You know, in a fictional world, sure, I can say yes. But also fictional world is where like the most toxic relationships get glorified. And I'm kind of a victim of it too, you know? I love reading alpha conglomerate inheritor stalker lover. But it's like that would be terrible in real life. But the fact that the fact that it's in a fictional form, eh? Or are there bats inside? But we got weird. It is. I think I know like one office love show thingy. Which one? Which one? Are you perhaps thinking of The Office? The titular Office with Pam and Jim? I haven't seen it. Eye contact and look swapping without saying a word. Yeah. Okay, no, I get it, I get it. I get the appeal. Do you think we could beat this actually today? I don't think so. I mean, if we do get past the snowman, there's a chance. What if we accidentally ride the snake though? That would be scary. The one with the green hair one? The one with the green hair one. I think the one with the green hair one. There's like two that pop up to mind. One is Wotakoi and one is the Senpai is so annoying or something like that. I don't know how to spell it. It's called Agretsuko. Hmm. Put it on the anvil? The hat is gone. I've never heard of Agretsuko. So I can't really say anything about it. Senpai is annoying is the green haired one. Wasn't there a green haired character in Wotakoi though? I do love my slice of life romance. It's my favorite media to consume. I haven't been watching any shows lately. And I haven't been reading manga either. I've just been studying. I want to learn more about streaming. So I've been watching in my free time. I've just been watching people's streams and then picking up like, oh wait, what are they doing? What are they talking about? How do I talk like them? Agretsuko is the yellow chibi fox, I think. Yellow chibi fox? I don't think that's was it romance? I don't think it was romance. It was like it was a overworked office worker. And when he got home, there was like a fox who would take care of him. There, right? Wotakoi has the green hair one, but she's not the main couple. Yeah. She's the Maki looking one, right? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember. You know my number one best discovery after after like watching a lot of anime is if you like romance manga, just read shoujo ones. Shoujo mangas are so good when it comes to romance. I love it.
Do not stand at my grave and
Oops.
cry. I am not there. I did not die. Mary Fry.
She read Panda Fox, if I remember. I see. Your two bees are in love and one calls the other honey? Does that make them hungry? Perhaps. Do bees actually eat honey? Wait. Don't they chew up like flower pollen and then spit it up and that's honey? I don't really know the work process of the bees. Bee crickets don't really have much to do other than make noise. I'm into villainous anime these days. Ooh, what have you been consuming lately? I like villainous too. Villainous anime are so nice. Villainous stories are nice. Especially the ones where they get to act like a villain. But that's mostly like manhwa stuff. Usually the ones that become shows are the ones where they turn nice. I think the babies eat honey, I think. I don't know, do bees eat honey in the winter or something? When there's no flowers? I don't know. You know, carrion bees still live rent-free in my mind. Ever since I saw the meat nest, I never forgot about it. They all become nice in Japanese anime. I remember reading a villainous manga where the villainess was taken over by like a Japanese girl, and then they become nice and whatever, right? You know, usual stuff. And then at some point, the villainess takes the body back, and then it's back to villain activities. It was so satisfying. At least in villainous anime or in villainous stories, I want them to at least take revenge from the ones who wronged them. That's really the fantasy that we're enjoying here. Carrying these nuts, caught 'em.
We have the same taste, you and I. It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite. An obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this
You did it! Also sidetrack. We're doing pretty well. This is like this is not the last big obstacle that we have to face. There is still the ice mountain, and that's like a little hard because I don't know how that works. Was there a space level? I don't... Once we reach space, it's already done, I think. That's right, I can chat and watch things. I'm something of a multitasker. I'm terrible with multitasking. Please tell me some secrets on how to become a multitasker. I still can't get over the carry menu screen. Still making me laugh when I remember speed. That tentacle was kind of moving though. That was pretty funny. Not to mention the secret Bugs Life menu. We love Bugs Life here. Oh. Okay, let's do a launch from here then. Oh, me when I lie? Whatever. Oh, oops. Can we jump all the way there? No. Do not ride snake. Ride this snake instead. Am I right, fellas? No. You're not right. You're not right. Gallows. Off to the gallows with you. This is a YouTube short now. It's over. You're gone. I don't even know what's going on anymore. We're climbing a mountain and then yapping. A lot of the things I say I forget, like, about 10 minutes later. So, if you were to ask me what's the summary of the things we were talking about over the past hour, then it's like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm lost. I'm lost too. You should take a look on the Vsatsu VTubers. Their first gen debut started many months ago. I thought it might help you out for your research. I'll check them out. I'll check them out for sure. It's hard to get into another VTuber that isn't already your Oshi. But I like exploring anyways. Let's give it a shot. Lately I've been
frightening each time you return.
I've been very enjoying Vspo. How do you pronounce it? Vspo. VTubers. You know, the esports girls? They're insane. They're funny. I like them. And they're also like, well, they're gamers. They play competitive games. Okay. I'll return as my Hope accounts. Spammy Dodger. Uh-oh. No, don't get exiled. Haha, haha. Bite slip. How do we get there? I think we just jump. We have some really good launches if we... Oh. Not like that. First order of business, do not ride the bucket if it's moving. That's like the #1 tips and tricks for getting over it. Newbie tips and tricks for getting over the mountain and getting over it. It is crazy how people can beat this game in like under a minute, no? Everyone's like, I feel like anyone who has played the game, they just become really good at it. Somehow. It is like good brain off activity once you beat it for the first time. The Golden Pots people, yeah. It is crazy because I was inspired by Anna, who played Getting Over It for 8 hours to get the golden pot live on stream. She's kind of cracked at getting over it, no? People who are emotionally intelligent be like? Well, what if we do the snake? I don't want to do the snake. When we get a good run like this, I like running it until the end. Getting a good run like this is what sparks my, oh, suddenly I'm invested in this run. Usually you get to the anvil and then your investment skyrockets. And you don't want to fall anymore. Until then, you go to the cliffside with the orange. You're like, okay, anything could go wrong here. Like I'm not gonna care that much. Nonchalant gaming at that point. And then you get here and you're like, okay, I can't lose. If I lose, I'm going to flip out and I'm gonna be sad and I'm gonna be angry. Isn't there some I Chose Speed clip of him taking the snake then geeking out? That's absolutely something I could picture from Speed. I feel like riding the snake as a clip farm is already run out of value. The game is too old now. There's no more novelty to riding the snake. Everyone knows how it goes. If we do beat the game, I don't know what happens next. We just start up another run and then begin our journey to 50 completions and get the golden pot. We have regular getting over it streams where I just don't think and then I play the game. That might be fun. That might be a fun recurring thing. It might be nice to see the pot get golder each time. I do want to have some games that I could do recurringly. And usually that game, those kinds of games are like shooter games. Maybe League of Legends. But that's not really what I enjoy doing. I don't know if I'm gonna be playing comp games on stream. I mean, if you count the Spike Cross, I really like that game.
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes? Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer? I think not. Where your hand moves.
Oh, it's so slippery. No!
Nor the man's hand. In this you're his will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent.
Okay. Okay. There's a level of engagement right now. There's a level of investment that I have in this run. I will positively go insane if I ride the snake now. They're real slippery slope. Rain on stream would also be great. We're technically already having one. I had a hard time choosing a game because I was choosing from like, do I want to play a story-based game? And I guess right now the volleyball game is our story-based game. Do I want to play an action game? Right now we have Devil May Cry. There's like I'm putting an unnecessary amount of pressure on myself choosing games. The golden pots can traverse this with just 1 or 2 swings. That would be like a good progression, though. Becoming slowly but surely a golden pot. In terms of appearance and skills. Yo, Kuri! Hello, Summit! Hello! Goody! Welcome to the library! Welcome, welcome! Glad you could make it today. We're just yapping. We're just playing some Getting Over It. Discussing the possibility of turning it into a recurring stream. So we could get a golden pot eventually. Maybe. That would be pretty fun. I don't have the knowledge of the golden pots, but I like the image of a clan of unsuspecting Chinese men who do this in ninja getup in the night. Pink! What was that? Must have been the wind. That is a funny image. I'm gonna lurk up again, Kuri. No problem, no problem. Enjoy your lurk. I hope you enjoy your adventures. We're really just taking our time. Taking our time, relaxing. It's been a long week. Finally getting some rest is very nice. Very, very good. Very relaxing stuff. What else? What else did I have prepared? I don't usually prepare my talking points. But at this point, when playing a game like this, it might be a good idea. But like, it's hard. It's hard to think of talking points in advance. Because I don't know. I don't know. Do not ride snake. We actually have a farm here that I used to help out with, and I was like, okay, I'm down to help out with a farm. And then my dad would tell me, oh yeah, you just have to be careful of the snakes. I'm like, what? There's snakes. Yeah, they're just in the grass. You gotta keep an eye out, or they're gonna bite you. I'm like, I don't want that. Should I wear boots? And then my dad, all-encompassing wisdom, tells me, yeah, you could. Their fangs go through it though. I'm like, okay. So there's no point, is what you're telling me. And he's like, I don't know, it's okay. I never did muster up the courage to help out, like, in the fields. I always did housework when at the farm. Because I was building up my courage, you know. I wanted to go to the fields. I wanted to check out the crops and whatnot, right? But then my dad goes, oh yeah, you just need to be careful about the snakes. The nearest hospital is about 2 hours away. Huh? That's not, that doesn't do too well with my confidence, no? You have snakes IRL? Crickets do be loving the grass fields. I want to play in the grass. But apparently there's snakes out there. I thought that kind of animal was just in plains. Or in a boots. I didn't think they were gonna be outside, prowling about. Library? Does the library have yaoi? Probably. We have a book everywhere. I don't really read, I just consume. I just eat. I take a bite out of the papers. If you see any yaoi books with a bite taken out of the illustrated pages, not me. Possibly not me. Must have been Snow. Born to frolic, forced to fear. Yeah. There's definitely someone on the roof, Captain. Is that racist? Yeah. It kind of is. It kind of. That is ideally not something that you would put on your digital footprint. That is absolutely something that could get you in trouble with the internet. Do you have a regular mouth or a mouth like the Predator? Like the Predator from Alien vs. Predator, the scary guy? I've never seen a cricket up close. It is. We have mouths, and then we have like little hands in front of the mouths that help grab onto things. You can kind of see it on my glasses. I didn't want to put it on my face. I just put it on my glasses. Oh. Hey. There we go. We're back here. Where we were about like 20 minutes ago. Sensors in that. Welcome to the library, Tanka. Welcome. How are you doing today? I hope your week has been okay. Has been great, even. Oh. Okay, I can hook onto that. There are some areas you could hook into in the wall, in which you'll be okay. Like here, there is a ledge there that's hidden. There's another one here too. Kind of using my hammer to feel around. Ice is pretty slippery though. Scary stuff. It's okay to struggle. Books don't do well at high altitudes. I heard ants could survive terminal velocity. Is that true? Is that only for the ants? If you drop them from a plane, I heard they could live, which is kind of nice for them. It's kind of great, kind of good for them, I guess. Hey, Grog, is that true? Also, you can call me Tank for short. Okay. I will be calling you Tank from now on. My favorite thing to do is like reading people's full names out for the most part. It is. I find it funny in a way, like reading someone's name. But there's also some names I just can't read out loud. Sorry, General. And they don't have enough mass to reach death speed. Must be nice. Tech 9. Because he's quick with his shots. Chats. Okay. Pretty good. Oh, we're done. Unless we get soft locked.
Now, you've conquered the ice cliff, the platform.
I don't think there's any way to fail this from here. Other than getting soft locked. But even then, it's not even a complete soft lock. I've seen golden pods get out of it.
There's no way left to go but
I'm basically a golden pod, no? If I beat the game, I just have to do it 50 more times. Oh, that says tank. It does. It does. It's okay. Well, I guess I'm not really the one to say whether it's okay or not. I'm dyslexic, I think. This has been happening for a lot recently. At least I've noticed it more. I mean, it's okay. The brain does read the first and the last letter of words for the most part. Have you seen those posts where it's like, hey, if you could read this, you're actually kind of cool. And it's just a bunch of words that are spelled really wrong or jumbled up, but the first and last letters are in the same place. So you can still read it at a good enough speed and you recognize what they're trying to say. Let's go! You finally reached the tower, cockroach girl. Yeah. You are now entitled to the golden pot. We just have to complete it 50 more times. It's only a matter of time. If we do this every week, by week 50, we might be set for life. Why is it sending me away from the wall? I don't understand what's wrong with my launch. Oh, it's because I bumped the underside. I might prove myself wrong and actually show a way where we could still lose from this. The bounce off the tower, fall down the ice cliff, and then while trying to save myself, accidentally climb onto the snake pipeline. You would never see me again, I think, personally. I would actually just be hyper sad. I read a lorry driving past work. It says Grayson skips. Even looking at it driving slow past me, I was giggling. I thought, oh, it said Grayson. Okay. I only noticed after 15 seconds. It happens. It happens sometimes. It happens with license plates. It's kind of funny. Like this recent internet, the recent internet like atmosphere, with the way it has been. If I see a license plate that has SKB in a row, you already know I'm picturing a toilet there. hardest part of the game, climbing up the final the final obstacle, the tower. Hey. Oh. Okay, that was not good. Let's not do that ever again. The Skibidi Tower. Yes. We're in the Skibidi Tower right now. The youth of the future will genuinely abandon the internet as we know after they see their old folks. Yeah, we're... Oh my goodness. 30 years from now, there's genuinely gonna be some people out there in the nursing home is going Orange Justice from... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this the beginning of the end? Orange Justice from Fortnite. I will crash out. This might be a crash out angle if things go wrong. Okay, it's fine. Oh, I don't launch off the wall. I should be fine. I must imagine Kuri happy. I'm smiling still. This is still only the beginning of the end. There's still a couple of parts that need to happen for me to actually be sad.
To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering.
And that almost happened. That almost took place. That almost ruined my entire week. No, it's fine. No, it's okay. No, it's fine. No, it's okay. No, we're alright. We're fine. We're fine. I'm okay. I didn't prepare water. I didn't prepare water for today's stream either. I feel like that has been a constant with the streams. We just don't have water. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I did not expect this to happen. Okay, let's go here. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We can just start from the scratch. From scratch. Move. Right here. That scared me. That could have gone so wrong. Okay, we're back. We're okay. We're taking our time. Maybe not so much. Where's the invisible ledge here? Okay, but there's one there. There's one there. Oh. Yeah, there you go. One there. We can take our time, you know? No rush. Slow and steady, they say, wins the race. But a master of none is better than a master of one, I think. Is how the saying goes. I'm taking wagers. Do you think Kuri has her tongue stuck out a little bit during this? Well, I don't think so. I'm not sure, actually. I wasn't paying attention. Hey, let's just take our time. Let's take our time. You know? Oh, there you go. There's no grip here whatsoever. No? But if we do it really slowly, then the grip won't matter. We're back to the safe space. As long as we don't launch off of a wall again, we should be fine. We're taking our time. The tongue tip of deep concentration. I'm glad to be here. Sorry for missing any streams. Don't be sorry for missing the streams. There's always a vibe. And, you know, it's just a cricket playing video games. It's never that deep. You do not have to feel any obligation to show up in the chat or in the streams. But you are always welcome. Oh, also note, the green VTuber from VSatsu started VTubing 2 to 3 years ago, so her debut with the first generation is like her second debut, with just a heads up. Sorry for mentioning this. No problem, no problem. Welcome to the library, Inky. Welcome. It's like a dentist while on operation. This is referring to that one post where it's like, oh, thank goodness they let us operate with masks on. Because I do be sticking my tongue out while doing surgery. I remember that post. Okay, so my personal agenda when falling down, I just keep my hammer up so it doesn't hit anything on the way down. You know? That's really the big thing that saves you that separates you from the non-gold pot users, is being able to risk mitigate by holding your hammer straight up. I remember that post. It was, as the kids say, megalols. Dab on it. Yeah? That's true. You know, part of my work is actually producing content too. So it is like I have had to go through the depths of the internet just to find some stuff that I need. And by that I mean memes. I have had to go to 9gag. I have had to go to 9gag to look for memes to post that would be acceptable for
interlude between two wars.
For a
You have no
company.
rose without a thorn. The diligent picker will avoid the pricks and gather the flower. Satya.
That's right, I can communicate with the youth of today. I don't think they say that. 9gag is still that. Don't go to 9gag. If you have the option, do not go to 9gag. I'm pretty sure I went on there, I saw a Rage comic. In the Big 26. That's not normal behavior. I mean, not gonna lie, a lot of my content is kinda just reliving nostalgia. I do love me my nostalgia bait, not gonna lie. Does anyone remember Funny Junk? I do not even remember Funny Junk. The gaming. We do be unking it out on the streets. Out on the streets of Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I do want to play one day when I get the chance to buy it. I do want to play Only Up, which is another Rage game. I swear I'm not a big fan of Rage games because I do have a limit to my tolerance too, and I don't want to get angry on stream. But it's also like, oh, but it's content. It might be funny. Also, I like the challenge. Is that sort of like a virtual elder people home? A safe space for the more vintage Among Us? Among Us? What should I do here? Yeah, okay, that was dangerous. I feel like it's not normal to be stuck this long at the finals part of the game. Did I run out of luck? Has my luck run out? Oh, much longer till my luck runs out? Is that the green monster guy is the mascot? Never seen that. They be imitating Internet Explorer with their memes posts. My first Internet Explorer experience was Googling San Andreas cheat codes for my cheat book. That makes sense. Well, you think we can get a tale from Kuri's youth? What's a funny memory to indulge us? Also, you cooked that thumbnail. Which one? Oh. Which thumbnail? This one? I'm quite proud of it because Uh-oh.
Sorrow is my own yard, where the new grass
I did manage to cleanly remove
but not with the cold
what's
fire
his name
that oozes
from
around
it?
me this year. Will you
I forgot what his name was. Man in Pot. This was a story time stream. I don't know if I have any good memories to talk about, not gonna lie. Do I have any tales from when I was younger? Because I've been as much of an introvert as I am now. So I don't really have a lot of stories that I could talk about that might be interesting. I am thinking about it though. a story time within the library. What can I talk about? It is kind of... It is hard. It is hard to think of topics if it doesn't come up naturally. Do you remember what was the first game that made you so addicted that you replayed it over and over? Ooh, first game that made me addicted. Let's see. I think it has to be Skyrim. Because I remember one time we don't really have, like, we didn't really get our own computers until way later on. So what we had was like a shared family computer. And then my brother got his hands on a copy of Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls Skyrim. And I was like, okay, this is a little bit of an interesting game. What's it about? Oh, you fight dragons and you have magic and whatnot. I'm like, wow, that sounds so cool. I tested it out. Oh, you best know I exercise my authority as the youngest to hog that computer, that family computer, so I could play Skyrim. Skyrim's so good. Skyrim hits so hard when you have no responsibilities and you're new to the world of gaming. I think I've always had a preference for progression systems. More of a situational storyteller? Yeah. I don't really do prep. So it has to really like activate some neurons within me to get me moving on to a story time. Roaming the wild plains of Skyrim, tales told of a pug with magic fingies and a backpack overflowing with cheese wheels. I did? I did wish that Skyrim had like a camera system, which is, you know, it's not really necessary, but I had some ideas like, oh, I wanna cast mastery level magic at the top of a mountain, and then I wanna make it like my computer background or something. But there was no photo mode in Skyrim. Not gonna lie, I've been seeing a lot of Spider-Man 2. Not Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man the Sony video game edits recently. And I kinda wanna play it. I wanna play Spider-Man. I wanna web swing around the city, but also it's like I'm terrible with sandbox games, thinking about it. I'm more of a follower, and I've never really been one to enjoy making my own goals and stuff. I did consider playing Terraria today when I was deciding the game for the stream. But the same thought process stopped me. I'm like, can I really handle playing a sandbox game? I don't know if I have it in me. I don't know if I could take Terraria. Terraria is also the kind of game where you have to have browser access at all times, no? have you ever spent time as a kid just playing with ants and watching them on their little trails, trying to follow any particular on his merry way? Not really, because growing up, I didn't like being anywhere near ants. I still kind of don't want to be anywhere near ants. They're scary. What if they crawl all over me and rip me apart, rip me to shreds, and bring me back to their hive, their colony, and share the feast. I think fire ants have done irreversible damage to the reputation of ants. They are land piranhas as far as I'm concerned. Ants crawled on me, so I partially feared them. I get that. Ants are, like, risky to be around. I'm like 1,000-ish hours on Terraria. I never did get into playing Terraria that much on my own. It's more like a multiplayer game to play with friends. I did have a friend that I played Terraria with, and we enjoy like playing mindless stuff while just random chatting about anything in particular. So for some reason, we chose, hey, let's play Terraria Calamity Mode. And they were like, okay, yeah, let's play Terraria Calamity Mode. And then while we're playing Terraria Calamity, we would get bored. So it would be like, okay, you should screen share and let's watch the regular show at the same time. They're like, oh my god, wait, that's a good idea. Terraria doesn't even take much to play anyways. We could split our attention and watch a cartoon at the same time. So we do have good memories of fighting bosses with regular show playing in the background. Such is the perk of being a summoner build. I feel like summoner is such a good character to play if you're planning on multitasking as a Terraria player. Ants are the hardest things to love. Yeah. I'm the one that's always on the grass catching grasshoppers. I've been very indoors based. I really like the comfort of my home. I'm a home buggy. It takes a lot to drag me out of my house. Even today, I would argue I'm even worse off today. You have to drag me out with food, I think. It is a cheese in the trap kind of interaction. I might be Jerry. You might need cheese to drag me out. I have a really strong aversion to any social events. So one time my mom asked me, hey, you wanna go eat out? And I'm like, oh my god, yeah. I love eating out. Where are we gonna eat? I'm like, oh, we can eat at this Korean grill place. And I was so excited. I'm like, okay. Are we going? I'll get ready. Let's go. And then my mom goes, yeah, we best not keep them waiting. Excuse me? Who's them? Turns out it was a relative dinner. We're gonna meet some relatives there. There's like 20 people there. And I was so upset that I was like, okay, good luck. Enjoy your meal, I guess. I'm not going. Excuse me, we? Who's we, right? As far as I'm aware, I was told we, you and I, were going to eat out. You're telling me there's we? You're telling me there's them that we're keeping waiting as we speak? For that reason, I'm out. Fell for it again, award. I have a hard limit of people that I'm willing to tolerate at a social event. Like 5 people, okay, sure, that's fine. 7 people, okay. So it's a little difficult, but we can manage something. Once we start entering the double digits, that's not me anymore. Yeah, I can't partake. VTuber has issues going outside. Color me shocked. I don't like going outside. I don't like existing as a living creature outside of the internet. Not going to lie to you. I would rather leave my footprint on the internet. I would rather exist as a virtual bug. There's no excitement living as a regular person. IRL. We're back. For the 3rd time, we're back here. Surely we can beat it now, right? So you're telling me you're actually a professional gamer girl with a lifetime's experience. I wouldn't say professional. I never earned money with this. Wait, technically, I did receive a donation one time. I might be a professional, actually. That person hasn't shown up to stream, but I'm very grateful for them. They gave me snack money. It was nice of them. Did you frame it? Yeah. It is saved. It is saved somewhere in the depths of my computer. Legit too. Like a framed dollar. Make a little screenshot in a nice frame. It is kind of sad. I don't know if they're still around, but if you're still around, thank you so much for giving me money for snacks. They left me a message. And I couldn't thank them in live because I wasn't a living creature back then. I was just a fable posting YouTube shorts. Just like Mr. Krabs with that framed money. Yeah. I didn't expect to get stuck here for so long. Weren't we on pace for like an hour? I feel like I'm being too scared and it's causing me issues. Like gingers, do crickets have souls? Are they real people? Perhaps. argue. You got this, Kuri. I wish. I guess I'm just stuck here forever. I don't know if I'm like mentally limiting myself because I thought 1 hour was too short. But like, I've been having a difficult time trying to get past this. We're happy you blew up on YouTube Shorts. I'm glad. I'm glad people actually enjoy what I'm putting out. It is like... I'm so sorry for today's short. I was editing that and I'm like, oh my god, I really just wrote this. This is bad. This is terrible. Kuri, go, Kuri, go! Wait, why are we cheering already? We need to get way higher first. We haven't even gotten past this like fuse box up here. Maybe I should just like get on top of it, and then I could reach. Yeah, I think the hammer is long enough to reach. Enough playing around. Never mind. Never mind. I like the shorts. I'm glad. I just originally made them because like, oh, I thought this was pretty funny. Issues giant foam finger to the library. Didn't see the joke coming with the stairs because it was not set up properly. Oh my god. That was bad. That was horrible. I can't believe Kuri would do that to you guys. We need to leave orbit soon. Like here? And then we just go straight. No, why would it get stuck? I'm actually getting trolled. My hammer is getting stuck in that one piece. The one piece is real? This is the second time it's happened. This short hair, the allegedly short streamer. I'll have you know I'm at least 5'8", including the antennas. Screw past Kuri. Setting up future Kuri for cringe. I only ever like present Kuri. No. Get towered. I'm actually getting towered. I've been getting towered all day. I've been getting towered for the past hour. First the doors, now the tower. Get cell towered, nerd. No, I don't want to get cell towered. I want to beat the game. I want to get over it. You know, I'm starting to understand why they call it getting over it. It's because they're giving you all these problems. And then the real solution is to just get over it. You know, it doesn't hurt you. It eats up your time, but what doesn't nowadays? Everything eats up your time in this world. Any time you spend growing is time well spent. And I am growing, for sure. With each second that I spend here, I'm growing impatient. Okay. Why don't you just get over it? Thanks for the advice. I might give that a shot. I might give that a try. I'll let you know how it goes. Oh, hi, Gleepy. Gleepy's been here. Gleepy's been relaxing. Gleepy's been living high on Mars. Living life. My little cell tower can't be this difficult. Come on, Diomedes. I'm pretty sure that's his name. Isn't that one of the guys in the Trojan Horse? I heard it in Epic. That's the guy who led the charge. Diomedes will lead the charge. Agamemnon will flank the guards. Menelaus will, something. Okay, it's this thing that's really screwing me. If it gets stuck again, then it's just over. So I just get on top of it. My mouse is running out of space. There you go. Okay, this one's pretty safe to launch off of, I think. There you go.
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far.
Hmm?
I give it to you with all my love.
Okay, please send me up. Please let me get over it. I don't want to push myself down after all that. Inanimate objects are your nemesis. It might actually just be. I'm just not built for inanimate objects. There you go. Now I can drink my one sip of water that I've been rationing this entire time. You got this, Kuri. There better be an asteroid below me or I'm going to freak out. There you go. There you go. Did we win? We did. Sleepy's a favorite. He's a fellow cat profile picture, and to me, that says he's a cool guy. Pretty groovy. That's the Jammy Dodgers seal of approval. I forgot what the word was. We did it! The title is now caught over. Okay.
I'm going down the road feeling bad.
Is this copyrighted? Is this going to get me like annihilated off the map?
I'm going down this road feeling bad. And I ain't gonna
This is fire. This is kind of fire, no? The seal in question. Yeah, we did it, guys! We did it!
Lord, I'm going where that
Great roar! Good job, Kuri! Thank you!
where that chill wind never blows.
You'll also enjoy the game that inspired it, Sexy Hiking. I have looked at Sexy Hiking, and that looks way... I don't know if it's way more difficult. I don't remember it too much.
The climate suits my call.
Ooh, hecking great job, Cricket. Thank you all for accompanying me. Thank you for yapping with me, and thank you for sticking around. I know this is not really the most like one of the more engaging streams because I was a little bit tired, a little bit quiet, a little bit out of topics. Read in a New York accent. There's no way. I don't know what a New York accent is. the coolest cricket around? I don't know. I don't know. For some reason, this song made me think of Weenie Hut Juniors. What is a Weenie Hut Junior? Tired, triumphant. Yeah. So, getting over it, huh? Bang on, Kuri, that was the accent. Yes! Is it the forget about it? Yeah! We reached the top of the mountain. Congratulations. I'm growing my hair back. There you go. So that was getting over it. I was a little worried when we got to the top of the mountain and it's only been 1 hour, and I was like, oh, are we gonna have a short stream today? Thankfully, future Kuri had plans for present Kuri. She didn't want to end the stream at 1 hour. No, we gotta go at least 2 hours and a half, right? Change, I fear change. No. The Golden Pot Bug Award. I do really enjoy playing Getting Over It. It's super relaxing. I do enjoy it a lot. Whenever I'm in a Discord call, and we're not playing a game together, I just open Getting Over It, and then I play, and then I get stuck at the staircase. I get stuck at the oranges, and then I stop playing. Congrats, Kuri again. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed the journey. I hope you guys enjoyed the yapping. I hope you guys enjoyed the video gaming. I don't know. There were certainly words that were said, and I don't remember any of them. I want cheddar and those chocolate golden coins now. Do those go well together? I actually got recently judged by my family because there was a food combination that I enjoyed, and they don't seem to agree with me. Hear me out. Hear me out. Do you guys know what turon is? It's like fried bananas with like a syrupy thing. It's like banana spring rolls with a syrupy glaze on the outside. Diogenes cosplay next time? Is it actually going to be a recurring stream until we get a golden pot? Kuri, I know what you mean. Yeah. The banana spring rolls. That's not the hard part, okay? That's not the bad part. So what got me under the scrutiny of my family members is the fact that I enjoy them with chili garlic. Chili garlic on the banana fritters, as you may call them, tastes kind of good. Not gonna lie, you know. What? Is this no longer a safe space? Is this no longer a safe space where I can talk about my preferences in food? It's good! It's good! If you cook it in the spring roll wrappers, it tastes sweet. And then you dip it in soy sauce with chili garlic. It tastes really good. You got too comfy, chat. I'm so sorry. I did not realize this was not a safe space to talk about food preferences. That's too far? How? How is it too far? Explain. I might try that. Okay, we have an open mind, we have a free thinker in the chat. Wait, with soy sauce? I mean, you mix it with the chili garlic. It was the soy sauce with chili garlic for like shumai for dumplings. And then we had some leftover, and I had the bright idea of eating the banana fritters and dipping it in the soy sauce and the chili garlic. As pregnant woman with what? It's good! It's so good! Chili garlic soy sauce! Yeah, chili garlic soy sauce! They're allowed because they're eating for two? I'm eating for multiple people! Me and the voices in my head telling me to eat it with chili garlic? I'm not the only one satisfied with the meal at the end. I love salty and sweet, so maybe I'll try it. You should. I don't know if it works well with like normal banana fritters. It's like dough fried bananas, which is basically kind of banana cake. But the ones that are deep fried spring roll bananas, they taste really good. Yeah, it's fine. I support your choices even if it is a crime against food and also humanity. Only real knowers will know it tastes good. Chili garlic and soy sauce. It sounds nice actually. It does! It goes well with dumplings if you eat them. If you're eating for friends too, then that's okay. Imaginary friends too. You just don't know real food because you're not, real. No, they know everything. They know food. They know ball. I'm also into weird combos, so I'll be your partner in crime. You're not gonna regret this. You're gonna eat your first bite of it and you're gonna be like, wait, this is fire? Question mark? An IQ too high? Bird picture? Does he know? Riddler picture? It's not the sauce that I have a hard time with here. It's the bananas you dipped in there. Yeah, but it's like deep fried bananas with a spring roll wrapper. Is that not good? It's sweet and sour, or sweet and salty. I mostly put mayo on food that shouldn't have mayo. Wait, okay, speak on that. I want to hear your mayo combos because I too enjoy putting mayo on pretty much anything. Finish the game? I did. Welcome back. Speak on the mayo food combinations. I want to hear this. Before you go, may I blushes? Be my ushi? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What do you mean? For me, like fish dishes. They make sushi. They make maki rolls with mayonnaise. I don't see why not. I don't really particularly enjoy eating fish though, so I can't really put my sense on this either. Mayo and fish now? Mayo goes well with calamari, I think. Mayo with seafood is not completely out there. Mayo with calamari goes crazy. Mayo with tempura also goes crazy. Cheese sauce on rice? That goes crazy too. If you eat in a Korean grill, you're most likely putting actual molten cheese on your rice. Nutella and banana is like a PB&J. Just throwing it out there. That's true. That's my go-to into like easy mix. Do you guys like putting fried garlic on your food? Fried garlic's nice. It's so crispy and it adds so much flavor. I put it on rice. It's like fried rice minus the work. Even tonkatsu, that's what it's called. Yeah. Mayonnaise is fat, so it goes well with like with savory things because it kind of balances it out with the creaminess. I genuinely don't mean this, but it's something I see a lot. What is it with Asians and putting mayo on absolutely everything? It tastes good. The mayo they use is really good, like Kewpie mayo. Normal mayonnaise, I wouldn't put it on rice, personally. Like, the mayonnaise they use for sandwiches, I don't know. Japanese mayo, it has to be Japanese mayo because Japanese mayo tastes the best. You could put it on the rice, you could put it on any fried food, and then it's going to turn out decent at the very least. Fried garlic is great though. Fried garlic is the bomb. Finally a normal food. I eat normal food. It wasn't that one combination that got me under the scrutiny of the food council in my house. Do gravy and cake with garlic chips on top? Yummers. What is gravy? Can we break down can we define what gravy is? Because I've heard of gravy in multiple contexts. Like, there's gravy that goes well with the chicken, but there's also gravy that goes on the biscuit. What's that about? That doesn't look like normal gravy. Tip for y'all. A near burned garlic and then bang. Just a little bit of olive oil, then glaze the pan, then mix into a lot of other olive oil. Use that as a salad dressing. That does sound good. KFC gravy is very delicious. Beef broth that's thick with some seasonings. Does it have to be beef? Jollibee gravy is peak. KFC is nothing. Okay, I agree. Jollibee gravy does go pretty crazy. I don't know if other worlders will agree with it, but that's my opinion. KFC gravy is not bad though. I like KFC gravy. I like KFC's fries, to be honest. KFC has really good fries. I didn't know they didn't just like straight up cook the potato, they put breading on it. It's battered. No, it's not battered. It's breaded. Breaded fries. Normal mayo on rice is gonna bomb your stomach. Yeah, I don't like normal mayo. Normal mayo goes crazy on bread. On rice though, I don't know. Kewpie mayo, that goes well on anything. I might be glazing Kewpie mayo. Also, do Filipinos do that whole raw egg biz too? No. The egg we have here is not sanitary to eat raw. I don't think so. KFC gravy is so good. I want my gravy like wallpaper paste. I do notice gravy tastes different from American establishments, like KFC and Popeyes. They taste very similarly, kind of. They have the same feeling. KFC chicken breading tastes exactly like an Argentina meatloaf. Try it, Kuri. Really? Like the original chicken? I think so. KFC gravy is so good. I want my gravy like wallpaper paste. I agree. I don't like gravy that's too runny. Like raw egg and mix into rice and all that. Yeah, we can't do that. I mean, I did try it once because my brother was like, hey, you want to eat a snack? And I'm like, okay. And then he took an egg, cracked it into rice, and put it in the microwave. Then put some rice toppings on it. It tasted so good, but I don't think it's safe to do it with the ingredients that we have. That's good then. Eggs have to be cooked. I don't know how they do that sort of thing. That would mess me up for a week. It's because their eggs are clean. They have like a really high standard for egg hygiene or whatever. So you could eat their eggs raw. At least he microwaved it, then it's cooked in it. Yeah, because you put the raw egg usually on hot rice, and then the heat of the rice will cook it. It's not like you just put raw egg on top of rice and then call it a day. It is kind of like fried rice without the frying. Not a healthy alternative, just lettuce wrap everything. Fruit oil plus lettuce is healthy. Really helps the gut biome. That's true. Lettuce is pretty expensive nowadays too, though. That's a little hard. That's not safe if you don't know where the egg came from. Well, it's safe if you are a gambler, and because there's only a 20% chance of you getting salmonella. And everyone knows that 20% is basically nothing. Do they actually? So I thought that's fun. I don't think they usually get like fresh fries from the rice cooker, and then it happens. Can you get salmonella from raw egg? Yeah. It's like there's a slight chance that you get salmonella, and then you start taking damage over time. And you start doing Minecraft hurt noise. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, if it's gambling, then it's fine. Yes! I don't condone gambling. Salmon and Ella. Did salmonella come from salmon? That's what they want you to think. They only named it that to slander salmon. Whose idea was it to spell it salmon and then have it pronounced salmon, by the way? Whose idea was that? That was terrible. I hate it. I hate that so much. This is my extremely Kuri hates English moment. Big salmon spreading lies, I see. Yeah, they hate salmon. It's not. Salmon is a victim, I think. I don't know. I don't. Are salmon actually unclean fishes? Isn't that what they turn into? Wait, do salmon get sashimi? Are they like? What are the fishes that get sashimi? There's tuna. I don't think is salmon sashimi. I don't know. I don't eat sashimi. I don't like fish. Fish is scary. Fish bites back. I'm scared. I'm scared of seeing the shape of a live animal when I'm eating food. If it's like a chicken leg, I was like, okay, that's far enough from the living thing that I could eat it without any reservations. If you eat fish, you can see the fish's entire life in front of you. The whole body tells a story. The scars, the eyes, you can see it looks into your soul. Farm salmon is maybe okay if it's a reputable supplier. I love salmon and tuna. I've never really eaten salmon and tuna before. Wait, I like tuna. I like tuna when it showed up in the Jollibee menu. The tuna pie. I feel like a lot of food that a picky eater wouldn't eat could could be transformed into a food they could possibly eat if you add enough pastry in it, I think. Possibly. That's what they did to tuna for me. Like, literally every single wild salmon has parasite that will go into your system, too. Farm type are mostly okay. Tuna? Tuna? How do you guys pronounce tuna? Tuna? Tuna! What's the right way to pronounce words? Words don't exist. Words don't matter. Words have no meaning in the English language. They don't exist. Words are not real. Words are fake. Words are lies. They're sold to you by big what's the name of the dictionary? Big Webster, I think. Anyone seen the Sam Hyde vid where the I like tuna? We tried to kill God's kid? I don't know who Sam Hyde is. I don't recognize from the name, at the very least. Tuna. Is it wrong? Is it wrong to say tuna? Tuna. I feel like, isn't that the only reason why the tuna guitar joke works? What's the difference between a tuna and a guitar? You can't guitar a tuna, you know? No? I'm English, can confirm. Sometimes we do just be making stuff up. That's true! Tomb and comb sound different. We're back here. We're back here again. This was... I think there's enough hatred that we could recycle. We could recycle the English is not a very good language bit over and over again. Because it makes sense every single time. Words are an illusion. Yes! We move in different circles, it seems. I'm terrible with remembering names. I might have seen them around. Maybe once I see their face, I could recognize it. If someone wants to test their English skills, YouTube Lancashire dialect and see how long you can keep up with what's being said. Don't worry, gang, that isn't a self-dox. Lancs is a big place. You know, I was thinking actually, I've been thinking recently. It's a little bit off topic, but it's fine. I can do whatever I want. I'm a rebel. I must be terrible to watch a movie with in a theater setting. We watched a movie in a theater like recently, and the people beside us hated us. The thing is, I have terrible hearing. Like, enough to be an actual problem. Terrible hearing. So, when watching a movie at a movie theater, if I want to talk to my friend, it has to be at a very audible volume. Because if I whisper to them and they whisper back, then I won't be able to hear them. And the thing is, when watching a movie, I love to yap. I love to talk with the person I'm seeing a movie with. hearing this? Hearing what? I can't hear nothing. What do you mean? It'd be great mafia, guys. I don't. Okay. When yapping about a movie, I don't ask questions about the movie. It's more like live commentary, like reaction content. Like stuff like, oh my god, she's dead as hell. Like stuff to make each other laugh. I hate asking questions about the movie when watching a movie. I don't want to be like, oh my god, does he turn evil and then kill all of them? And then the person I'm walking with is like, I don't know, we'll see. And then he does turn evil and kills all of them. And I'd be like, oh my god, I was right. Why didn't you tell me when I asked the first time? I don't do that. I don't like that. I will make jokes if the neurons are activated and I think of a funny enough reference to bring up when I see a funny moment in the clip in the movie. You need the remote to pause the movie and react. In a theater? That's aura. That's kind of aura, no? I like yap time. Yap time is nice. Yap time is kind of like the excuse that I could use to get my dose of social interaction. Reminds me of a trope where kids say to their parents, "Are we there yet?" I remember. Was it The Simpsons where Bart was going? No, it was not The Simpsons. It was Family Guy. I was like, I don't think it was Are We There Yet? It was Stewie going, Mama, Mommy, over and over again, and she goes, what? And then I don't remember what happens afterwards. It's like a chocolate bit at the end of the cornetto. Mayor of Yap the Louis Kuri. I wouldn't dare claim that role. Mostly for the fact that it is a leadership role, and anytime you offer me a leadership role, I would turn it down. I would much rather. I don't know. Is it a hot take? Or is it a hot take to say I would much rather be a cog than the operator of the machine? No? I feel like being the operator of the machine requires so much thinking. You have to strategize. You have to arrange how the machine is set up so that it can produce the most product, and so it could meet the quota. But if you're a cog, you're just given a criteria that you have to meet. No? I remember that scene from Family Guy, right? Cornetto is alright. It's been a while since I've had Cornetto. Can you be a mayor and a lord at the same time? Because she's currently serving as the Lord of the Flies and Mayor of Yapville. Isn't that a conflict of interest? Why? Why would it be a conflict of interest? I own the territory. I'm basically every administrative figure. Wait, I don't think I would want that, honestly. Sounds wrong. What's wrong? What, we don't like being a cog in the machine? We don't enjoy just following orders and meeting quotas? I feel like that's a good life. I'm a Bob's Burgers kind of man, I'm sorry. I would agree with you if they made more Reddit stories with Bob's Burgers as the slop side. It is kind of funny how they're serving content in YouTube Shorts that are like, you get the main course, which is like a Reddit story. You get the sides, which is Subway Surfers and or Family Guy. I don't know how I don't know why. I don't know why they're giving a side with actual audio input into a main course that already has main or audio input, no? Minecraft parkour in the background with a Reddit story, right? The worst I've seen was Minecraft parkour in the background, Reddit story, Family Guy clip, and Subway Surfers at the very bottom. I did not even think that many things could fit on screen. It is spoiling me. I do want to play Minecraft parkour maps. That seems like so much fun. Omega level mutant? Does that mean I have to take on bigger jobs that are way beyond my pay grade? I don't want to do that. Beta level currently. I don't get the power level system in X-Men. I get Omega level mutants are like crazy. But what are they in a power scaling sense? She got demoted after this ghost stream. No. Yeah, this is my anime regressor story where I get kicked out of the highest rank because I made a mistake. I have to climb back up. Anyone ever seen The King's Avatar? That was a good slop that got me back into reading novels for a little bit before I stopped. If we did a Minecraft thingy, would we even have enough people? Minecraft thingy? Like a server? I don't think so. Is it good slop? It is. If you enjoy, because there was a phase of my life where I enjoyed reading hidden MCs that are like secretly powerful. So the King's Avatar was basically the best player of a game gets kicked out, and now he lives as a random nobody, but he obviously maintains his skills. Have you watched YouTube videos about top 10 animes with an OPMC and a Netflix music in the background? No, wait, did I get caught? Am I caught? Say its name again, I can't Google it. There you go. The King's Avatar. It's good action slop, I think. Have you guys seen that Chainsmoker Cat anime yet? No. I did see a frame of it going around, and I was like, wait, this is interesting. I wanna read the manga. I've officially gone past the anime watching phase and go straight to the manga because I don't know. I feel like 24 minutes per episode is a big investment, no? Alright, I'm talking chat. I have to go. Thank you for the stream, Kuri. Bye, guys. Thank you for staying around, Zoidberg. Thank you. I hope you have a good day, or a good night, or a good afternoon ahead of you. They're dropping it because they said it is disgusting. Really? Anime to manga to manga to novels. That's the path for most. Yeah. I I did have a novel phase, but I stopped for a good while. Haven't been able to get back yet. She's a real one. She's not the anime watching LARPer who she goes straight to the source. Okay, if I do watch anime, and then if I really like the anime and it's still airing, I'm just like, okay, I just need to go straight to the source, straight to the factory with this one. I'm gonna consume it as it comes out of the conveyor belt. Consume, yeah. Straight to the tap, absolutely. If you don't want to be a LARPer, ask the manga artist a bedtime story in the manga. To not be a basic manga reader. Wait, that might be the number one way to avoid being a LARPer. Just go straight to the creator, straight to the source. Hey, I can't sleep. Are you busy right now? Yeah, I'm kind of busy. I'm kind of busy for the next 15 months working on this manga. Would you like to tell me a story before I go to bed? I'm writing manga right now. Yeah, but you could practice the dialogue. Oh, I'm dying. My voice is dying. I have no water. Up right now reading out manga. I want to read manga again. It is the weekend. It might be the perfect time. Might be the perfect time to read. So, yeah. I might get to doing that right after the stream. I do have to take a shower first. It's so hot. Okay. I went to the library today when I got off the bus from my charger trip. What did you find? Comics seems to be dead nowadays. It's just recycled old stuff. I mean, that's kind of the thing, no? Comics, they just have to recycle the same old characters that were produced in the age of the dinosaurs. They removed the whole section. Very unhappy. They don't have any ANY? They don't have ANY anymore? What is that? This is more fiction stuff, liberal propaganda. I need to visit the library. I did have grand aspirations of leaving my house and visiting the library. You know, one that I do not own and one that I do not take bites out of the books from, and actually experience what a functioning library is. Our library in my city is right next to the police station. So good luck to some folks trying to steal books. Why would you steal books when you can just download from the internet? You know? Oh Okay. To add to the bookshelf. We do have a lot of books here. I should get back to reading. I wanna be a real reader. It's been forever since I last read a book, not gonna lie. It's just funny because I'm a librarian. Oh, and why, I mean, and any, like, as in anywhere or anything. Any is many, but, like, none specific. I see. Reading chats count? Maybe. This might actually help me with improving my reading ability, because I haven't been reading much. I've just been mindlessly copy-pasting for the past few years of my entire life. If there isn't any snitches here, this is well secured. Nothing leaves this chat, probably. Knowledge is paying knowledge. But yeah, I think I'll call it here. It was a shorter stream than I expected. So we had to improvise a little bit. We had to chat. We had to it's a good time to catch up after the week is over. Even though the week kind of passes by without you realizing what even went on. Such is the life of a cog in the machine. Have a damn good day, Kuri. I hope you guys have a good day too. It's still a great stream. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I'm happy to be here. I'm glad you streamed, Kuri. Thank you. Thank you so much. It really does make me happy to have you all be here when I turn on the stream. It is kind of like a surprise every time. I'm happy to talk to you, and also I love talking to you Alpha Chaz in the chat. Zeke Slorp? Yes! Now we're speaking bars. It is nice and relaxing. I like this form of interaction. I'll try the Kuri food combo and we'll update next stream. Good luck! I hope you like it so that I get a steadfast ally in this time of need. They hate me out here. They want to send me to the gallows because my taste buds do not align with theirs. Jammy certified Uncle Chad. Yes. It is relaxing. It's like you don't have to pretend like we do in real life. It's just kind of nice. Yeah. Double you. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. I'll be calling it here. Okay, this deserves to be put on the chat before we end the stream. Everyone look at Jammy. Everyone look at Jammy right now. Everyone look at Jammy's message. Come on, before we end the stream. Come on, let's point at Jammy right now. Staring. Unless you want to. Bro is a father? The father of all chats might be. From unc to dad? I'm not sorry. There, I said it. A man of conviction, I see. But yeah. Thank you for accompanying me today. It was really a lot of fun. I hope you had fun too, and I hope to see you guys next week as well. I will for sure. Oh, next week we got some bangers in the lineup. Devil May Cry 2. Devil May Cry 2 enjoyers in the chat right now. Yeah. I'm gonna have something uploaded a little later on. So if you guys are, interested, feel free to check it out. I will just be going to bed right after. Woo! Devil May Cry 2, let's go! Yes, Devil May Cry 2. But yeah, I will be getting some sleep. Thank you. I hope you have a good day. You can go off to do your things now. Off you go. Off you go. The stream is over. Bye bye. Bye bye. Off you go now.